Hello YouTube, this is Asatsu 5. I'm going to do a PSA, then an EDC. Yes, now I'm centered. Um, I wanted to do a PSA about Cold Steel's warranty, and after that I want to do an EDC update. And just keep in mind on the EDC, it changes from day to day, depending on my mood, what I'm doing. It's mostly affected by what I am doing at the moment. So this isn't my work EDC. This is, kind of off work, around town type of EDC. And so let's get started with the PSA. I got a message on Facebook Messenger that someone got a Cold Steel Tanto. I can't remember the model, but it looked like a Recon 1, but it might not be. Let's see. Let me take a look at it. I might be able to tell you. It looks kind of like a Recon 1, but I'm not 100% sure. But the Yokote, where that angle meets, was kind of flattened. It didn't come to a point. It was rounded, and it was a defect from the factory. And I've heard of this, and unfortunately he found out the hard way that Cold Steel does not warranty products from Amazon or gray market. So this is a knife that has a defect from the factory, and Cold Steel doesn't necessarily state on their website, on the frequently asked questions, that they don't warranty like Amazon and eBay and such. But it is a policy, or I don't know if it's a policy, it's a rule of thumb that they don't warranty products from those websites. And so because a lot of them are being sold by individuals, not retailers, and so it kind of just depends on who you get on Cold Steel's customer service representative. In general, they're going to say no, but maybe you get lucky and you might get someone to say, okay, we'll help you. But just keep in mind that if you buy from Amazon, eBay, they're not going to cover that. Factory seconds, they're not going to cover those. So, just wanted to let you know, it's not actually written in their policy that they don't cover Amazon. But I've heard it several times, around from the grapevine, and just recently with this gentleman on Messenger, and they offered if he would pay $5 that they would sharpen it and fix it, but they're not going to warranty it. So just keep that in mind. Cold Steel has treated me very well, treated my brother very well on some things. I hate to think that's because, we're special, because in the grand scheme of things, I'm nobody on the internet compared to other people. But for a while, we were talking with Cold Steel, and, I've the Eland. The Eland that came out is like the big version of the Kudu. Cold Steel was very good to us when we bought the Elands, and they didn't work, and they worked with us. And I can't remember if I got the Eland from Blade HQ or Amazon, but it was a bad knife defect, and they were good to us. And I might get into that later, but anyways, keep that in mind. Time for the EDC. Done with the PSA, now the EDC. And keep in mind, I just got back from town. I went to work, came home, changed clothes, went to town, got a haircut, got something to eat, walked around Academy for a little bit, and this is what I have on me. I have the Apple Series 1 watch. Usually, like on the weekends, I don't wear this. If I'm trying to be fancy, if I want to be a little bit dressier, I don't wear this. But for a practical watch, this is pretty practical, just not very stylish in my opinion. I got my Red Wing wallet. It is. I'm not going to show you the how much money I have in it. Not that it's a lot, but it's weird showing money on the internet. But it has kind of the spring pocket clip type thing. It's very thin. Right now, this is the wallet I'm using. I'm on an endless hunt to find the perfect wallet, and I haven't been able to find it yet. But right now, this is what I'm using. And Ruger 686. It is loaded. And this is what I've been carrying. I carried this to the beach. I'll probably make a separate video on my most recent beach trip this past weekend, and I carried this the whole time, and gotta tell you, it gets pretty fatiguing, especially sitting on this for 3 hours driving to the beach. It gets pretty fatiguing, or pretty tiresome, but it's the gun that I'm most accurate with. I feel I owe it to bad people and good people to carry the gun that I'm the most accurate with and can carry concealed. So I carried this, and it is loaded. See if I can take this belt off to show you what belt I'm wearing, because I still haven't got a gun belt. $17.90. What is it? $17.91 leather holster for the Smith & Wesson. This is a Wazoo cash belt, EDC belt, travel belt, survival belt, whatever you want to call it. This is my favorite belt as of right now. Until I get my gun belt, this is what I've been carrying my gun on. It is not very rigid at all, but it can be cinched down pretty tight. Self-defense knife is the blue Tarwal, 5.5 inches. Into keep with the blue theme, I found my asp pepper spray. It's always good to have pepper spray. This isn't the easiest to deploy, but it's the easiest to carry, and that's my less lethal option. And the new knife, you might have seen it on Instagram, is the Buck 110 Slim Pro with brown micarta. This is in the testing process, and I'm really excited about this knife. Kind of unfortunate. I bought this knife when, they launched this knife, and I saw it on Blade HQ, and that day they were sold out. So I put it on my watch list, and I was alerted that it was back in stock, and I bought it. And then my brother, he was really interested in this, but he said, "Yeah, you kind of bought a knife that I was planning on getting you for Christmas." So now I'm back to the drawing board. So I'm a little disappointed that I took that joy away from my brother, but it's a cool knife. First impressions as of right now, but yeah. So this is in the testing process, and this is my EDC knife as of right now for utility tasks and such. And I think that's it. Yep, that's my EDC. So I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, tomorrow evening, if I go into town, I could be carrying a completely different self-defense knife. It all depends on what I'm doing, what I'm wearing, and what I'm doing and what I'm wearing as far as clothes and what I'm able to conceal. So that's it. I'm a Satsu 5, and I'm out.